afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Adbert Alzolay gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
In now, Christopher Rogers, which is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the triple crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hal has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Ready now, Christopher Rogers, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Come on, guy.
Here comes the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Play ball. 3. 3. 3. 3. He's out. You're out. 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 Full 4. Take your base. He's out.
Ready for another chance? Christopher Rogers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Here we go, baby.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long.
Hey,
let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep. Here you go.
Now the 0-1. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. And that'll hit off the ivy out there.
Side.
He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jesse Winker, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 0-2 home. This pitch is popped up. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his third punch out of the game. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Christopher Rogers, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Here we go. I need you right here. Hey, let it fly, baby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Rogers is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right here.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
All right.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So coming to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, big moment right here. We need you. Here we go.
Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They still got a good chance to bring at least 1 run home, but we'll see if it could have been more.
Play ball. You're out. Out. He's out. That hit him. He's got first. Full 4. Take your base. Out. You're out. Out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Yohan Ramirez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Rowan Wick records the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Justin Steele gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and the limit.
Now at the plate, Christopher Rogers watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Yeah, and he's continued to hit very well in recent games. He's really closing in on that triple crown right now, and that would be an amazing accomplishment.
Line drive to left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Batting 4, the shortstop.
Stepping up now, Lourdes Gurriel. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And he popped him up. Here comes Marte. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. Dero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Nope,
And he
that's
misses
ball
with that
four.
one.
Take your
Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Stepping into the box, number 7. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Here we go.
Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Bodie calls for it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Reds lead this one 1-0. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here we go, guys.
Bodie, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Let's play ball. 3. He's out.
Digging in, Christopher Rogers, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to left field. Marte going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Reds strand a couple, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Play ball. 3. He stays. 3. That hit him. First base. 3. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3.
So here's Scooter Gennett, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1.
Let's play ball. 3.
In now for the Reds, Christopher Rogers.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in to try it again. Lourdes Gurriel. He singled his last time up.
Gurriel.
The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. One left for Cincinnati. They still trail it here 2-1. Into the box now, Starling Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 1-2, here it comes. This one's down to third. Reined in to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Standing in, Ian Happ, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
One down now. One down.
A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. Now in the box, Christopher Rogers. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Hit sharply on the ground. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Now to the plate, Christopher Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Come on, one time right here.
Hey, here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
That's lined into right center for a base hit and maybe more as it'll scoot all the way out toward the ivy. 2-run score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. To short, hit hard.
Come on, get down, slide, slide.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Play ball. Three. Three.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Chicago used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Justin Steele earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tyler Mahle is only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
For the victorious Chicago Cubs, 7 runs on 14 hits, 1 error.
Rowan Witt. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Cincinnati, number 35.
Yeah.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
There we go.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Raisel Iglesias gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Raisel Iglesias.
What's the play ball? 3. You're out. Out. He's out. Out. 3. Out. 3. 3. Out.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Chicago Cubs seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Kyle Hendricks picks up his team best 14th win in this one. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago White Sox. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Michael Kopech gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box, Christopher Rogers watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
If you want to win the triple crown, you have to drive in a lot of runs, and this guy's done that. He's driven in several in the last 10 games.
Right.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score.
Let's play ball. Out, out, 3. He's out, out, out. Ball 4, take the base. 3, 3, out. He's out. Out, shut up, out.
Now at the plate, Christopher Rogers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
First offering on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be...
He's out. 3. 3. Out. Shut up. 3. Out.
Ready for another shot now, Christopher Rogers. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. 1 out.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Williamson at second. Naquin on at first with 2 down. Fastball called for strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A pause, and the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field.
Go hard, you're scoring.
Center fielder giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
Let's play ball. Out. Ball 4, take your base. He's out. Shut up. 3. That's ball 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 82, Darren.
Digging in once again, Tim Anderson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Oh, and he misses it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a
Play ball.
knock.
3. Out, out, out. 3.
So here's Yoan Moncada, and he hasn't quite had the same fortunate plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Smoke toward the hole. There's one.
Out.
Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Let's play ball. 3. 3.
Settling in now, Christopher Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Play ball. He's out. You're out. 3. Out, out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be a winning run from second base.
1 down.
On the ground is short. Could this be 2? He's got it. First in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th.
Let's play ball. He's out.
So striding in, Christopher Rogers. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Jimenez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Reds 3 and the White Sox 2.
Play ball. 3. Out. 3.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Lucas Sims wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Milo Hopkins hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs on.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago White Sox. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Carlos Rodon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup.
Digging in now, Christopher Rogers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. And he just manages to get his hand in. Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, kid.
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Jimenez. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job.
Out. You're out. 3. Out. He's out. 3. Out. You're out. 3.
Stepping in, Christopher Rogers. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Reds lead it 3-2. So here's Jose Abreu. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run.
Hey, we got 2.
Popped him up. The inning. White Sox strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in, Christopher Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they still lead this one 4-2. Riding in once again, Christopher Rogers, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and that is off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball, ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, runner in scoring position with two gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Yeah, it might only be a two-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard earns his 8th victory of the season. Milo Hopkins records the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Sonny Gray will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
At the plate, Christopher Rogers watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the Triple Crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a team that if you look at the standings, you would say they haven't executed all year. But you know what? Today's a different day. They're playing.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. Reds turned away first time through. We'll go on to the second in Cincinnati. Still scoreless on the show. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Roll it up.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. You're out. 3. That's ball 4. 3. Out. 3.
Leading off the inning, Christopher Rogers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gurriel.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Denzel.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Play ball. He's out. Out. And hit him. First base. Ball 4. Take the base.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Andres Espinoza, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. This is on the ground over to first. in there.
Let's play ball. Out. Three. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Hey, strike him out.
Standing in, Colin Moran. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Colin Moran.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there.
He's out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Christopher Rogers.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Play ball. He's out. 3.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Cole Tucker. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Comes set with the 0-1. Flee down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They're on top 7-2.
7th inning stretch.
Let's play ball. 3. That's ball 4.
Striding into the box, Christopher Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ponce, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
Play ball. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh. Number 61, Oniel Cruz.
The second, this could be 2. Senzel's got it. The second. In time as he's there easily.
Let's play ball. Out.
Now at the plate, Christopher Rogers. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Come on now, rip it.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 41st home run of the year for him as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Play ball. 3. Out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, The series is theirs.
Here now
This one
is our
comes to a
final
close
line score
with a
tonight.
9-5
For the victorious
final.
Pirates, 9 runs on 9 hits.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. As Tyler Mahle will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing
ball. 3 out. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Christopher Rogers. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Hey, let her rip one time.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Reds strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Up next for the Buccos, Jason Martin. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Runs this one down. And the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of it.
3. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Cole Tucker.
Cole Tucker.
Play to the right side of the infield. Senzel brings it in, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Bounce to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top 1-0. At the plate, Christopher Rogers. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Legs churning. He's headed for second. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Up next,
ready now for Cincinnati, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A 1 pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martin is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Jesse Winker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that's through, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
Leading off,
we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Side. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Let's play ball.
So digging in now, Will Craig.
The right fielder, number 31, Will
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates.
1-1.
Chopper to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. One down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Christopher Rogers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there. 2 gone.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. He's safe. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Christopher Rogers, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Guy. See you drive it right here.
1 time. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left.
Dig, go hard.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. 2 runs are in. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's safe.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded, and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second. 3 RBIs, Richard.
Shortstop, Lourdes.
Rogers stands at second with 2 gone.
Step up there. Let's go.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tucker is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 7 and the Bucks.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. First base. You're out. 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 3.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh, number 46.
Towards second. He's got it. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Play ball. You're out. He's out. 3. Out. Out. That's ball 4. 3.
Digging in and looking for more.
Now
Christopher
batting.
Rogers,
Number 35.
fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, see it? Driver right there.
And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying
Let's
run.
play ball.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Pittsburgh came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
The final
Michael
line score
Feliz
for our
gets the
ball game
win
this
in
afternoon.
relief, his
For
2nd
the
of the year.
victorious Washington Nationals.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for 2 division rivals. Next. Jose Lopez gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
He saved. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. He saved.
Striding in, O'Neill Cruz. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here.
O'Neill Cruz.
Bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. Right to him. And that's the 2nd out.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. You're out.
Now at the plate, Christopher
Batting
Rogers
first.
is coming
The
off a
first baseman.
3-hit performance in the
Number
loss
35.
last night.
Let's go now. 1 time.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the
And
count.
guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of
See you
7
drive
of their
like you
last
can.
8
Here we
ball
go.
games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the
No
field
balls, 2
for the
strikes.
bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Yeah, nice rip,
Swing,
kid.
line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Look 2.
And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping up to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, like skin up there, huh?
The 3-0 pitch.
Ball
And
4.
that misses as well.
Perfect.
Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with two gone now.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the
third
box,
baseman,
Eugenio Suarez
Eugenio.
comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it
Back up there.
misses.
Ball
Ball
4.
4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Now batting, number 15. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame.
Senzel.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Got him.
Get out,
So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. So bases are empty here with two gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
Polanco.
The 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Hill.
Logan Hill.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Down to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Play ball 3.
Digging in the switch hitter, Christopher Rogers. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Grounded to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with one away, time for a check of our current division standings. And you can see these guys trail by 4 games in the division race entering play today.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 8 out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
At the plate, Christopher Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Over to Bell for the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Play ball. Out. 3. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. Heat base. 3. Out. Three.
In now, Christopher Rogers, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Leaps and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Another look at a fine play in right field to get up and pull this one down. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show.
Let's play ball. Out. Three. Out. He's out. You're three.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
Now batting.
Here we go.
The right fielder. Gregory
8 runs, 11 hits,
Polanco.
and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
Ground ball right side. Senzel's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Out. Three. Ball 4. Takes the base. He's safe. Out. He's out.
Ready once again, Christopher Rogers.
Come on, baby.
As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And that's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Ready now, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Lourdes Gurriel.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. They'll go to second for 1, and it's by him into right field. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Ready for another chance? Jesse Winker. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Winker.
You go, touch up for us here.
This one's flared toward left center. Left fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Drive those guys in. Here we go. Come on.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Let's play ball.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Buccos put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. JT Brubaker wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jose Lopez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate.